Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, and not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I am expressing as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. It's easier this way for me to keep a storyline, so please bear with me. Because I am speaking about energies, these also can interchange with the character. So I may speak directly with you, Leo, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will identify that the energy interchange with the character. Thank you for all of you who make donations. If you are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you're interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Leo, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Leo, please. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Leo, please. Three of Swords, heartbreak. I really hope that you are coming out of this energy, this very hard, low vibrational energy caused by a heartbreak. Let's see. Best messages for Leo, please. Seven of Swords. King of Wands. Ten of Wands. The Hermit. Chariot. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Fool. So this is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This is the current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it, and sometimes can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. The Fool, new beginnings, new chapters opening up in front of you. The Fool has this energy that is very innocent. Everything is new. It's something new that it's being open in front of you. But the Fool has that confidence in himself, in herself in this case, that whatever it is, she has everything that she's in need of in order for her to be able to get anywhere, achieve everything. She has the capacity, she has the ability of learning new things, new skills, and she's confident that she can overcome everything that it will arrive on her path. So it's that confidence, and you are being invited, encouraged to have that confidence, to have that faith in order for you to make the leap of faith in this new beginning, new chapter. You have that Three of Swords when I split the deck, and I told you that I hope that you are coming out of this energy, and really you are, but you had to deal with somebody that had a hidden agenda, the Thief, Seven of Swords. These are people that only look after themselves. They steal, they cheat, they lie, they do everything that they are considering it's necessary to be done in order for them to achieve what they want to achieve, to get what they want to get. Not always legitimate things, or they don't care about other people. If they're stepping on other toes or they hurt some, they don't give a shit about that. You had to deal with somebody like this. They had that hidden agenda. They stole from you, and if they don't stole from you, they you were disappointed. It was something very disappointing about their conduit. But even if it's hard, Ten of Wands. It's like a very hard lesson being learned. It's a lot of burden that you are carrying, but because it is so hard, you are learning a very important lesson. And because the good news is that what's worse, it's already behind you. You just have to integrate the lessons behind the experience in order for you to be able to start and release these burdens. From these 10 of Wands, half of them are not yours. Half of them are by what this character did. But, and bear with me, you had that inner, you made that inner journey that the Hermit is encouraging us to do, to go deep within and search for your light, for your guidance, for your higher self, in order to find the answers to the questions that you had. It's human nature. Sometimes we have to go deep within where it's dark in order for us to be able to hear ourselves, hear our guidance, see our divine sparkle, and listen to it in order to guide us. And you did that. And you not only did that, but through this inner work you started and identified habits of acting, of thinking, of things that repeated in your life. 8 of Pentacles, learning through repetition. It can be exactly like that, learning something new by doing it again and again and again, or thinking about, why am I in this situation again? I change location, I change characters in my life, and again I'm in this kind of situation. And you are now, through this inner work, you are beginning and connecting the dots, and you see that these are simply opportunities for us to learn something that we skipped the previous time. And the moment that you begin and make this connection and begin and become conscious of these things that are repeating, you are becoming much aware, and you are focusing on that, and through that you can make the needed adjustments in order for you to be able to integrate that wisdom and master this situation. And the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, although you are a fire sign and Swords is air sign, it doesn't mean that you don't have this capacity of learning new skills, learning new abilities, wanting to get to much more information in order for you to master this inner process of yours, so that you can start not only, of course, you are integrating and starting releasing it. And the King of Wands, this is you, this is your energy, but this King of Wands is fierce. It's simply taking his he puts something in his mind and he doesn't stop until he reaches it. These are, and you know yourself, when you set your intentions, nobody can stop you. Sometimes you can be a little bit impulsive, but we are speaking here about the king. The king has the needed maturity in order for him to be able to keep in charge with those impulses. So if he knows that it's not the perfect time for him to strike, he has the capacity, the maturity to wait until the perfect time comes, and when he strikes, he knows that that move will lead him towards victory. And this is you. And the Seven of Swords, that thief, is simply watching towards the King of Wands, and it's like running from the King of Wands, because he knows that if the King of Wands is changing his focus on him, he's lost. He's not coming out of this, even if they can be very manipulative and very intelligent, and through that they manipulate a lot until they get what they want. But I have the feeling that you have your focus now on this, on the integration of the mastery, in order for you to be able to get to as much information as you can get in order for you to achieve this mastery, because you know that through that you can achieve this new beginning, and you want to do it for security, stability, for your family, for having that security and stability, so that you can offer it to your loved ones, to have everything that you are in need of, they are in need of, to continue to grow. And this also is a very important, not only lesson learned, it's a life lesson. It's a lot of wisdom behind this card, because not only that we are achieving a lot of blessings with the Ten of Pentacles, abundance, prosperity, security. I like to think that besides the material things that we are what's the word, please? Not hoarding in our life, but gathering, thank you, gathering in our life, some wisdom also sticks with us, and this is what you are focusing now. You want to learn as much as possible as you can, so that you put an end to this cycle once and for all, and you focus on the positive of it. But this guy here resembles a lot with this guy here. He's a little bit better taken care of here, but it resembles a lot with him. Sign of Cancer, a very fast moving energy. It's like he is now conscious that he has to run away with whatever he could grab and live in a very fast moving energy away, because if he's not quick, and the King of Wands, you are achieving everything that you are focusing now, and then change your perspective and you look at him, he knows he's lost. Maybe you had to deal with somebody from Cancer. Maybe it's only speaking about the rush movement, a little bit of panic in this character to run away from this circumstance, because it's like, if I'm not running now, I won't be able to get out of here. And if I am confronting the King of Wands, the warrior, the conqueror, the fierce warrior, I don't stand any chance. We'll see how much balance is in here. I don't have the feeling that's a lot of balance, because the Chariot can come very quick from a point to another, as long as the Chariot, the character that is in the Chariot is in perfect balance. Through that he can stir the Sphinx Otherwise, one goes in a way and the other in the other way, and he cannot come safely to the destination. White, black, yin, yang, it's everything about balance. I don't think that this character is acting on being balanced. The way that I'm seeing this character is acting on fear, acting on I have to get away as quick as possible until the King of Wands is preoccupied with this. Otherwise, I don't stand any chance. You are doing this, and you are very well doing this because you recognize the opportunity of a new beginning. If you set your mind after you are achieving this integration of very important life lessons, so that you put an end to them once and for all, to not come back to these cycles again, mostly of this, and you set afterwards your intention to catch this, you can do it. I have no doubt about it. But now the important thing is the integration, is the mastery, so that you can start on this new beginning, releasing, letting go of those burdens in another way that you did before that, mastering this, becoming conscious, doing it consciously, connecting the dots. Let's see. The Knight of Wands. Again, your energy. This is a younger energy. This is much more impulsive. You are concentrating on this because you know you have this guy to go after the other one. If you are telling him, you know you are in charge of it. It's just like playing cat and mouse. And you are sitting on the biggest cat, so because you are this, you are playing with this guy. You know what they did, but it's like, okay, you can have the heads up. I will decide when I want, what I want, and nobody will rush me. I concentrate now on this. I know I can send this very impulsive character to conquer, to provide, to the Knight of Wands is that it's very impulsive because he wants to achieve, he wants to show others and themselves that they can achieve everything, and they won't stop until they get it. They also can be light workers, so they will always do everything that they are being inspired by the Ace of Wands. They own their own connection with divinity, and they are acting only on that. So let's see, what's with the Seven of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? There are too many, I'm sorry. Seven of Swords. Page of Swords. Again, the same card. Very intelligent, very charming. They know how to speak, when to speak, if to speak, if it's in their interest to speak or not. Um, it can be somebody that is watching from afar. I told you, they want to get faster afar and get that distance between you and them and watch from there. It gives them a little bit of security to establish a distance between you and them and watch from afar what you are doing. What's with the Chariot, please? Tell me more about the Chariot. Temperance, Archangel Michael, speaks to us about the necessity of bringing everything into balance. So, if this is the same character, they are not in balance. Otherwise, it wouldn't came out this to tell us about it. It needs balance. Balance between fire and water, passion and emotions. Also, sign of Sagittarius, and also it can speak to us about everything that is happening. It's happening in divine timing. You just, and I'm speaking to you, Leo, just make sure that you are balanced and that you are acting from a balance point, and go on with what you know it's best for you and do the things that you know and you are used to do it to achieve that glory, but make sure that it's from a balanced point of view, because everything happens as and when it needs to happen. So if it's needed, if it's in divine timing to catch the runaway, you will do that. And not only you, this is Archangel Michael. So just make sure that you are in balance, because this character, it's not. It's for sure it's not in balance. Otherwise they wouldn't act the way that they did. What's with this Page of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Page of Swords. The World. But I have here the feeling that it's about you, about your desire of learning this mastery, and I already told you. But if this Page of Swords, it's like a spy, somebody that is being sent by this, it comes to an end. It's the world. It's everything that doesn't serve you anymore, everything that doesn't do you any good, everything that already played its role. It's done. It's being put to an end. It came to a completion. It served its role. We integrated. It had to do also, even this side of the story had to do with our capacity of learning through integration, learning important lessons, life lessons, so that we can put an end to the chapter in order for us to be able to have a new beginning. It can speak to us about the world, the way that people are seeing us, the way that we are presenting ourselves to the world. And don't worry, you are being guided. You have here the four elements, and also it's like the four evangelists, but now with these symbols, it's the symbols of archangels, the archangels of the horizontal plane. It's the wand, Archangel Raphael from 4 East, the 4 South, Archangel Michael with the sword, 4 West, Archangel Gabriel with the cup, and 4 North, Archangel Uriel. So don't worry. Everything was a learning process. It had to be this way, and everything happened in divine timing in order for you to be able to integrate everything in a very balanced manner so that you can achieve this mastery, but by releasing everything that doesn't serve you anymore and opening yourself to something new. What's with 10 of Wands, please? Tell me more about the 10 of Wands. Those burdens, those very hard lessons that are being now learned. 2 of Wands. You know that you are at the crossroad and you have to decide, and the moment that you are deciding, you are acting on it, and you are doing it in order for you to be able to open yourself to new horizons. It's again having that globe, having the earth in their hands. You are deciding for the world. You are deciding most of all for you, where you are going, opening yourself to new horizons, to new domains, but the moment that you decide, I'm done with it, I'm integrating it, and after I integrate the lessons, everything else I'm letting go, I release and go without having these burdens, you are opening yourself to new horizons. And you are very conscious that this is it. This is a crossroad and it's the fork in the road. What's with the Hermit, please? Tell me more about the Hermit. This is you. This is your energy. It came out. Okay, so this is you doing that inner work. Let yourself be enlightened by the divine spark. Through this inner work, you know that you can achieve everything. You know that you can conquer everything, but you are doing it letting yourself be guided by your inner guidance, by your inner divine spark. This is why, although the Knight of Wands is that knight that is charging, and he's very calm and very serene because he knows what he has to do. The moment that you start this inner path, you are embarking on a path where you discover and rediscover yourself and the power that comes and always was there within yourself, and this gives you a lot of confidence. 8 of Pentacles, that mastery, that putting dots together, connecting the dots, making the needed changes in order for you to not come back to the same cycles again, because you learned through repetition. And now you are seeing those patterns of thinking, acting, maybe patterns that you simply took by education without thinking, is this for me? Is this does this everything good for me or not? You simply saw that it's done this way and you didn't thought about it. Can I do it a little bit in another way that suits me better? And now, because you are connecting the dots and learning to be much more observant of yourself, of your way of thinking, of your way of acting, you are able to make the needed change in order for you to master this whole thing. What's with the Eight of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. Self-mastery. Why is it here, please? King of Cups. King of Wands, sorry. So, this is you again. And you are mastering this lesson. You are becoming the master. But in this achievement, this character helped you, the King of Cups. And the King of Cups can be any sign of water. Signs of water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And in this set of cards, the Creator wanted to emphasize Cancer here. And this is the sign for Cancer. So, everything was in divine timing. It had to be this way at this moment in order for you to be able to integrate this mastery. And you're not only doing it, by doing it, you are becoming much more even emotionally mature character. You conquer this aspect of yourself. You are becoming the conqueror, but it's not from that conquer mode. It's full of heart and love and understanding for yourself, for the whole process that you have to go through. So, this is your mastery that makes you a much better person, because it's exactly like here. They are coming both to be in balance, water and fire. So everything served its role, and now everything is being, the opportunity came and everything is being integrated, so we can put an end to it once and for all, close this chapter in order to open a new one. What's with the Ten of Pentacles? Abundance, prosperity, family, inheritance, security, stability, the desire to offer your loved ones this security and stability. Important life lessons that are being learned. What's with the Ten of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles, please. The Tower. Destiny is intervening because it knows you deserve much more better than this, and this is, it has to come down in order for it's a blessing in disguise. We don't have to look at it as a disaster or drama, or no, we are now very balanced in order for us to see farther than this. We integrated this wisdom, this inner work was not in vain, but it has to be to calm everything down. It's the old way that on which security stability was founded, and this has to come down. Why? To have the opportunity to rebuild something new from ground up. What this tower is missing is a solid foundation. The way that we are used to gather things to conquer our stability, security, doesn't stand on a secure foundation. This is the only reason why it's crumbling down. Don't stress, don't get yourself blocked in. I did everything according to the guidance, and I made and now comes this. See it as the opportunity for building something from ground up, having that very solid foundation. It can be that what's crumbling doesn't have to be something that is material. It can be the way that you are looking at things, the way that you approach things. That's what's crumbling down. You start and approach things, how you can achieve this security, stability from another point of view, because you recognize that this has not a solid foundation. The King of Wands. Tell me more about the King of Wands, please. Six of Pentacles. It's so hot and my hands are so sweaty, everything is clinging on me. Six of Pentacles, balance. You learned the lesson of reciprocity. You learned that in order for things to stand the test of time, it has to be done in balance and in reciprocity. Otherwise, we land into frustration, and from there only downhill. And now you know much better to give your gifts to those that know to cherish your gifts, and through that give your gifts to those that know how to cherish your gifts, not to want to steal from you. And through that, balance is being restored. But in the same way, I can say that through this whole process, you achieve balance within, and this is why you can now bring everything also in balance and create from a balance start point. So let's see, Leo. Best advice for Leo at the end of the reading, please. Best advice for Leo at the end of the reading, please. Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. Legend has that when the personification of perfect compassion was looking down on the earth one day and cried tears when he witnessed all the suffering in the world, When the tears hit the earth, a lotus formed from which Tara, the goddess of compassion and light, was born. She has many forms based on different colors, and we have chosen green in this oracle because she brings a light of protection and safety with her. Always compassionate and loving, she helps us move into a new state of being and doing. You are safe. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Cords are being cut between you and your past so that you can feel energetically clear and aware. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be recreated now. Just acknowledge them and leave them behind so you can step into a space of spiritual and personal freedom. Green Tara has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart so that it's safe to trust what you feel and who is in your life today. So, I hope this helped. Till next time, take care, Leo. Bye.